Hey guys, I'm back, and who's ready for a new subscription on the channel? This one has been asked for a lot. And so you guys have probably already heard me say this, but I'm going to say it again. So, we've done TacPack years ago. I mean, years ago. One of the first subscriptions I really looked at years ago. Did I mention years ago? And I did it for a few boxes and I just wasn't thrilled, but you guys have asked for it. You've asked for it and asked for it. So you know what? Here it is. It's TacPack. Now I'm going to open it in a minute. And you know what? I'm going to use this because I haven't used this in forever. I'm going to put the Perpetua away. Customer service is super important to me in anything, in any realm. And let me just tell you, before we even open the box, they're already starting off with like a strike against them, because when I paid and when I signed up, they said right there, if you would like, you're signing up and this is going to go towards the next month. But if you would like us to send you this month's box, because we have April still available, and then charge you again for May, that's cool. Shoot us an email and let us know, and we'll make that happen. So I sent him an email and said I would like to do this. I got no response. I sent a second email and said, hey, I got no response to your other email. Still never heard anything. Never, they just ignored it or whatever. And we never got April's box, and here is May's box. So when it comes to customer service, I already feel let down. I already feel let down. And that does not make me feel happy, warm, and fuzzy about this box overall. But that is not a reflection on what's inside the box. That just lets me know that they're not really they're not really paying attention to the customer. So anyway, this is the ridiculously expensive titanium blade holder by Mech Army that does not hold number 11 blades, but whatever. I haven't used it for a while. I use it a lot in the shop for like cutting up hydrographics films and tape for masking and things. But it hasn't been used for anything at all in a while, so I figured I might as well use it to unbox TacPack. So let's see what we've got in TacPack for May 2021. Now, I've already gotten the ominous. I can't wait to see your response to what's in it. So that can be great or terrible. I don't know. Let's see what we do have. Now, I do understand that a lot of what comes in TacPack is shooting type stuff. And so that's cool with me. I'm fine with that. So as we go through this box, let's remember that the price of the box is $49.95, so $50 plus shipping as we go through this. They tell us that we're going to get $100 to $150 worth of stuff in the box. I don't know about that right now, but we will see. We will see. All right. Well, let's start going through it and take a look. So first, we have a 15% off trigger safe. I like remove before pew pew. That's cool. But okay, we've got that. Thanks. We have the packing card. They do not put prices on anything. So what I will do in editing, I will look everything up and put a running tally on here for what I find this stuff for. Let's get going. So let's start with, let me clear some space so we can make our piles. So what do we got first? We've got the APS Incorporated, the ambidextrous AR15 selector. So just look this up on their website. It comes in at $22. So what we have is literally, it's an ambidextrous selector switch. So goes on either side of your AR15 lower, Oh, well, now it only goes on one side. It allows, so if you're familiar with the AR15 platform, you have your safety selector switch on the left side, so that as you're holding, you can rotate that selector switch with your thumb. This gives you the opportunity to mount that on the left and the right, so that I guess if you're left-handed, you can use it easily, or, you know, you can use, if you're right-handed, just do it in multiple ways. Not too difficult to install if you have a basic working knowledge of how it works. I wouldn't mind putting it on. Very interesting. Okay. Comes with the wrench you need to install it, and their screws and everything, so that's not bad. You know, for example, I know that my dad is left-handed, so this would be of use to him, especially. You know, this is not something I specifically need, being right-handed. It could be something that works out or not. I don't know. It's a nice to have, I guess. It's not a need to have, but you've got all the pieces that make it go. And it's all, you know, no plastic. It's all aluminum, and center barrel is steel. So there it is. You know, it's... I don't like it or dislike it. It's not, man, it just sort of is. It just, you know, it is. So I'm just going to put it in its own pile of it just sort of is. Okay, moving on. Next we have a HexMag AR15 magazine. Just looking, I found one of these for $11.99 online. Darren actually sells these at the shop. I have a few of these for my rifle. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that'll teach me. These are actually pretty good magazines. I mean, in my opinion, anyway. They're lightweight. They work. They're easy to take down. You just sort of push in the little orange tab there, and good reliable springs. Very, very simple. You know, as good as any PMag or anything else as far as I'm concerned. These are 30 rounders, so no, it's not high capacity. It's standard capacity, because a 10 round magazine is a low capacity. This is how they're supposed to come. I'm not mad about getting another magazine, and I like polymer because it's light. These are. I mean, you know, there might be somebody honestly more knowledgeable about this kind of stuff. I came up using the old aluminum magazines for the M16, and I have a bunch of those too. These are, I like the polymer ones because they're quiet. You know, the aluminum military ones, they rattle around and everything. The polymer ones don't do that. They have great followers. So yeah, I mean, I like this for sure. Now, I don't know what they're estimating, you know, if they're going, what pricing they're using for the price of everything in the box, but I mean, first result I got was Midway USA, $11.99. I'm happy with that. That'll work. Next, let's go with the OST Mini Wrench. I don't know why I have that right in the way. So, Operator Survival Tool. Scrape all 223, 556, and 300 blackout. So it's a bolt cleaning device, which is not bad. I mean, it's good to have. Cleaning tools are always good. D2 steel. Very interesting. Very interesting. So there's instructions here how it can be used to clean the firing pin, the bolt carrier, the bolt itself, the castle on it, and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then it actually is a mini wrench for, wow, that's pretty cool. Like a mini AR wrench. It's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. It goes in molly webbing, molly gear, Pals webbing. I would probably lose it. I wonder how well it stays in Pals webbing. But nifty little thing to take to the range. I don't know how much you're going to be using the wrench. I'd definitely like to try it out, actually doing some cleaning and scraping. Very interesting. I wonder how much it costs. So I found one online for $19.95. Oh, and it has a bit holder too. So put your standard 1/4 inch bits in there and wrench away. $19.95. Okay. All right. you know, this I could get behind, I guess. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Let's look for Eagle Grit, which I think is over here. Hand cleaner. So is this like available at Eagle Grit and Amazon? Is this like the orange scrub in the shop? It is. It is. It's a hand degreaser soap. Works quickly to remove grease, grime, oil, diesel, paint, inks, resins, glue, all that stuff. Okay. Perfect for mechanics, painters, welders, technicians. I've never tried it. Apparently, people liked it and they wanted more of it. It smells pretty good. I gotta smell it again. It smells clean. And I'm assuming it's got like a pumicey... what is the orange stuff? You know, orange shop soap that's like gritty, and you use it. I don't know. That's interesting. I have nothing. I don't know anything about it though, because I've never used this. We'll put it over there. And then we've got a rat's tourniquet by Rapid Medical. This is probably the second one of these I've gotten in so many boxes now. You know, there are now, I think, better tourniquets on the market. I don't even need to open this, but I'm opening it because I just want to see what color I got. So Rat's tourniquets are good. They work. I think that there are better ones out there. Interesting that this is, I don't know. This is just, it seems, okay. I mean, I'm not thrilled with it. It's not a terrible box. What do we have? Glow Shot Target Pack. And I do like these kinds of targets because it's very easy to see where your shots go. If anybody's not familiar with these, so when you hit the target, wherever you hit, there's like a day glow, so it's probably day glow orange in this color, and when you hit, it makes the hole, like the area around the hole, this black, whatever color comes off, and it's that day glow orange. So you can see it without having to bring your target back. So from the actual firing line, it's very easy to see where you're actually hitting. So you can make adjustments from back, you know, without having to, whether it's the kind of range where you have to go up to your target or where you can, it's on a line, you can bring it back. These targets are pretty cool, and I like using them, especially if you're trying to, like, you know, bore sight, or you're trying to zero. You know, it lets you make adjustments like immediately on the spot, or without any kind of, you know, having to binoculars, optics, whatever. You can really kind of see, although that's a stupid statement because you should get as best a view as you can. But I mean, it lets you make on the spot corrections to your technique and your aim and everything you're doing, because you can see very clearly exactly where it is, where you're hitting. And they're just fun too, because you make orange spots appear. Looks like you get, what, like 10 of them or something? Or like, how many is this? 8 inch, it doesn't say how many. I don't know. It's okay. It's not a great box. I mean, it's not thrilling. I'll give them another month, although, you know, it's next month is Glock 3.0, and I'm not a Glock fanboy. Yes, I have one, but it's like not, I don't know. You guys wanted to see the box though. Like, this was very requested, which is why I threw the money towards it. And, you know, thank the Patreon supporters for, I mean, I cannot tell you how much the Patreon dudes, the Patreon team helps me bring content to you guys that you want to see. I don't know if I feel like I mean, you know, you can add up the prices and everything, but it's a lot of stuff I probably wouldn't have gone and bought on my own, you know, on purpose. Like, I would not have spent money on another Rat's tourniquet. I'm not complaining that I got another magazine, because, you know, they're always good to have, but I got a bunch. I probably would not have bought another magazine. This I might have tried. Like, this is something I probably want to check out. And I might use this. I probably wouldn't have, though. I probably wouldn't use it. I mean, it's not the kind of thing I'd buy. I'm not saying I wouldn't use it. I might install it, and maybe we'll see it if I can figure out if, like, YouTube will punish me for showing it to you actually installed. I don't know. But it's probably not something I would buy. You know what I mean? It's probably not something I would buy anyway. This I'll definitely get use out of, because my hands are always... How many times have you seen me dirty, painted-on hands or you know, greasy hands or something? Cool. And these, yeah, I'll get use out of. Definitely will. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I missed an item. Oh, God, I missed an item. Trigger safe. Ah. Yeah. Negligent discharges. You know, I just was talking to a guy, military person, who said there's no such thing as an accidental discharge, only negligent discharges, which I liked. Because there's no such thing as an accident with a firearm, only lack of safety. So I guess this... Actually, I like this. I will use this thing. This totally blocks your trigger guard. Look at that. That's actually that's pretty good. I like this. You can never be too safe with firearms, you know, on the range and stuff. Cool. Nice. Yeah, actually. This won't help you in every situation, but it will certainly eliminate one source, which is, you know, either an accidental booger hook, or you know, some foreign. And yeah, I've seen stupid things happen. You know, when I say foreign object yanking the trigger or something like that. But this is actually a, you know, I don't know how much they charge for this. I'll have prices in the later, but this is cool. This is something I would try. I would try this. So interesting. Very interesting. And it's, you know, bright enough that everybody can see that trigger is blocked. So cool. But anyway, I got the box because you guys wanted to see it. That's why. So I now want to know what everybody thinks of the box. I'm not thrilled. I'm not wowed. I'm not. I think TacPack is traditionally it is a shooter's box, you know. When I tried it before, it wasn't all necessarily shooting stuff, but this is very much shooting oriented, of course. And you know what happens when this doesn't work, then we go to this. But you know, we'll try another month, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see what we get in the Glock 3.0 box. Maybe it'll be some cool stuff. Who knows? But now I want to know your opinion. See, and I know that there's going to be there are going to be folks that are going to love this box, but there's also going to be viewers in the States that are just not gun guys, honestly. And we have a lot of viewers from around the world where they've expressed in many times, like, they don't understand the U.S. gun culture. They just don't, because they don't do it in places. We have international friends that watch the channel, and they're all into the knives and survival and camping and stuff, but guns are just, they don't do it in other places the way we do it here. So I'm really interested to see their take on this box and what they think of this stuff. So I really want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments, but here we go. TacPack is on the channel now because you guys asked for it. With that being said, me doing this just proves that I appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolutely awesome, and I will be back again real soon.